because I believe that God makes it happen. And in every miracle that I've walked through, I've seen God's hand. And I'd like to read just one Bible verse that I have out here is Isaiah 41 verse 10 that says, God says to fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I cannot emphasize how this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible, and that a verse that just keeps me going every day. My friends, I know every one of you here has a story to tell. My story may not be very different, but I want to tell you, and I want to encourage you this morning, that our God is real. Amen. I have walked through many medical procedures since I was very young. I have gone through cancer 3 times in my life. The first when I was 11 years old. And then the most recent in 2014 while I was in the States. But I'm standing here to testify, as Pastor Brian asked me to, about a very recent event that happened in my life. You all know that I'm on dialysis, and I have been for 3.5 years and praying for a kidney, and I know a lot of you have been praying with me. So just a couple of weeks ago, I got news that the donor that I had working through all of this, his kidney is a match for me. But then came a little bit of disappointment because I was diagnosed as having a tumor in my brain. It's benign, but you know, when you're facing transplant, every little thing is looked into thoroughly. So I was asked to have that taken care of. And I want to praise God because God had me, or has me, in the right place, in the right time. I love Fiji. I was born and raised in Fiji, but I'm so glad that I was in Fiji at this time. Because here is where God had all the provisions ready for me to have all my problems taken care of. So last week I had a procedure done on the brain. They put screws in my head, they put a metal frame on my face because they needed to screw me down on a table so that I wouldn't move even a little bit when I was going to go through radiation. Now, my great testimony for God is that He sent me to the right doctor. Because this doctor that I went, his name is Dr. Duma, has been doing this procedure for about 30 years. His success rate is 98%, and he operates the only machine that we have in Orange County. Now, I wasn't sent to him because of that machine. I was sent to him because he's a neurosurgeon. But then he gave me this treatment plan where I had radiation, a one-time 45-minute procedure to take care of the tumor. Now, this machine that they used on me, there's only 4 in California. There's 1 in Orange County, there's 2 in LA, and 1 in San Francisco. And Dr. Duma is the one that operates this machine in Orange County. How appropriate and how amazing that my primary doctor, my insurance would send me to the right doctor to get everything taken care of. As far as the kidney transplant, like I said, we found a match. But because of the tumor, it's been a little delayed. I thank you all for praying with me and walking with me through this journey. At this moment, we don't know when the transplant will happen because of things that are going on and the logistics of it, but it's going to happen. Praise God for that. I also just want to say, God is real. And like I said, when I was 11, first I had cancer. When I was 15, I had cancer again. I was a frail little girl. I used to look at magazines to see how I can gain weight. Unfortunately, most magazines tell you how to lose weight, but I was trying to look for how to gain weight. And I was trying to survive, because all this time that I was going through this, the doctors kept telling my parents, she's not going to make it, she's going to die. When I was 15, and the cancer came back. They sent me to Australia. Well, the doctors in Fiji said I was going to die. My dad fought the system, made whatever arrangements he could to send me to Australia. The first time I got there, the doctors operated on me. They sent a message home, prepare for her because she's going to have a funeral soon. The son's going to die. Look where I am today. God is great. That little frail girl today has a wonderful husband who's worked with me for 29 years through everything, thick and thin. My son, my daughter-in-law, my sister. He's just surrounded me with the right people and made me whole. These days, my nephews and nieces are coming around me and showing their love, and I'm just grateful to God for that. So I want to tell you, if you're walking through a dark time, morning is coming.
Amen.
Morning is coming. The sun is going to shine bright, for our God is real.
Amen.
Amen.